This is Know Your Enemy by Green Day. And before we get started on the verse and chorus of the song and all the solo and all the different parts, I'm going to show you the building blocks of what you're going to need to achieve this song. And which is really only one building block. We're just going to have to know how to do a power chord. They sound like that. And basically the great thing about power chords is that you only need to know one finger configuration. And all you need to do is move it back and forth across the strings, or up and down another string. And I like to call this horizontal movement and this stuff here vertical movement. So let me do a close-up here and I'll show you exactly how to do the chord. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is use my first finger on the 7th fret of the 6th string. Then we're going to use our 3rd and pinky as if they were one unit. And we're going to bring those over to the 9th fret on the 5th string and 4th strings. And then we're going to play only the strings that our fingers are on. So you're going to want to use nice short pick strokes when you do this. Now to move them around, you keep the same finger configuration. Slide them down to where you need to be, or up to where you need to be. To move them vertically, you just take and slide them over one set of strings. Here what I'm doing is I'm sliding it so that my first finger is on the 7th fret, 5th string, and my 3rd and pinky are on the 4th string and the 3rd string, both on the 9th fret. And you can get all sorts of great sounds with these. In fact, there's most of the chorus played with power chords right there for you. Let's move along and learn it. Okay, here's the chorus to Know Your Enemy. I've zoomed out a little bit so that you can see the whole guitar. And so if you have a full screen viewer on your computer, you might want to put it on full screen now so you can actually see what my fingers are doing. The riff for the song actually moves from up here all the way down here, so we have to have a full screen view. And I'm going to show it to you in little pieces so that you can put them together. I find that's the best way to learn them for my students. So that's the way I'm going to show them to you today. It all starts on the 5th fret power chord that we just learned, and we're going to slide up to the 7th and then play the 7th again. Then we're going to move our fingers over to the 5th string root and then back. So slowly our whole first phrase goes like this. Here it is again. And then there's a couple mutes in there. And a mute is when you hit the strings, but don't press down with your fingers. So here you're going to be using your fingers to just kind of flop across the strings as you do the mute. So the whole thing is going to look like this. And our next phrase is going to go like this. And what that was is 7th fret 6th string root twice, move it over twice, and then back just once. So when we put it all together, it should sound like that. Then we're going to move back down to 5th again and do our little slide thing again. See how similar that is to the first one we did? And when we put all that together, we get this. And finally, which is open E, the 6th string, and then our 2nd fret power chord. So the whole thing is going to look like this. So there's the chorus to the song. Now I'll give you a close-up of how to do the muting. Okay, in this segment you want to keep an eye on both my right and left hands. Here's how we get our mute. Notice my left hand isn't pressing down, it's on the strings. But we're not pressing anything. Now we alternate between the chord, where we press, and the mute. Mute, mute. So there's only those 2 mutes in there. Mute, mute. And that's all about mutes. It's just about all you need to know for this song about mutes. So we'll leave it at that. Okay, this is the bridge. So there it is. Let's learn how to play it. It all starts on the 7th fret, our basic power chord. Move to 6th really quick, and then to 7th with the root on the 6th string. So what we have is this. And that happens 3 times in a row. It's all down picks. And that part at the end of it is going to go like this. Again. And slowly what I'm doing here is I'm playing an open E and I'm hammering to the 2nd fret, and I'm moving my 3rd finger over here to the 4th fret on the 3rd string, and then bringing it back, and then a series of mutes. So we have, after that we have, so we have, that's it slowly. They play it about this fast. So there's the bridge to the song. Let's move on to the solo. Here it is. Let's learn how to play it. It all starts on the 7th fret, our basic power chord. Move to 6th really quick, and then to 7th with the root on the 6th string. So what we have is this. And that happens 3 times in a row. It's all down picks. And that part at the end of it is going to go like this. Again. And slowly what I'm doing here is I'm playing an open E and I'm hammering to the 2nd fret, and I'm moving my 3rd finger over here to the 4th fret on the 3rd string, and then bringing it back, and then a series of mutes. So we have, after that we have, so we have, that's it slowly. They play it about this fast. So there's the bridge to the song. Let's move on to the solo.